Good day student. Okay, today we will look into chapter 2 on recognizing opportunity and generating ideas. How to recognize the opportunities and how to generate the ideas. Okay, for that as usual, understand the definition of opportunities. So, opportunities is a favorable set of circumstances that create a need for a new product, service or business. That is the definition for opportunities. Okay, what is an opportunity? I don't want student misunderstand opportunity and idea. Opportunity and idea are two different things. Okay, and opportunity have four essential qualities. First, opportunity should be attractive. Second, it should be on timely basis and it should be durable. Durable means sustainable. It's not only one time thing. Okay, it should be sustainable. And the last and very important element quality is anchored in a product, service or business that create or add value for its buyer or end user. Okay, this is the essential quality for opportunity and opportunities. Okay, how should I identify an opportunities? There are three ways in identifying these opportunities. First, you should observe with your surrounding, the trend, current trend. Okay. Second, it will be solving a problem. Third, it's finding a gap in marketplace. We will go in detail in next chapter, next slide. Sorry. Okay, how to observe the trend? Simply, trends create an opportunities for entrepreneur to pursue. The most important trends are economic force, social forces, technological advances, political action and regulatory change, and these are the forces who create an opportunity for you. So, that is why we need to observe that trend. Observe, by observing means by reading. Okay, look at the newspaper, what is going on. Now we know we are lack of masks. You know, COVID-19 create a situation where suddenly there is a demand for mask, sanitizer, temperature measuring. Okay, so as first approach. Okay, first approach. You have three approach. I am repeating again. Three approach. One is observing trend. Second will be problem solving. Third will be on looking at the marketing gap. Okay, now we are looking at the first approach is observing the trend. Okay, when talk about environmental trend. Okay, you need to see from environmental trend there is a like four element: economic force, social force, technological advances, political and regulatory changes. Okay, when you understand these forces, that will create an idea for you. Okay, that idea will be create a new product or new services in the market. Okay, when we talk about economic status, you have to economic forces, you need to see the state of economy level. Okay, and you have to, if we look into the social forces, you have to look into the cultural trend, demographic trend. Okay, the age group. Okay, 40 above, what they like to do. Okay, where they love to do traveling. Okay, so all these thing need to be understand and studied well, and as well as when we look at the technological advances, now is all like during this situation, online platform is a important platform to deliver a lecture. What should I do? How I can take these opportunities to come up with new idea. Okay, then political and regulatory changes. Okay, so due to the climate changes, there is a new policies made by the government. Okay, so you have to evaluate on those policy. Okay, or how this policy can help you in create or in embark in a new business idea. Okay, so all this you will understand and you will master through observation as well as in your reading. Okay, then only, or your in the video. Okay, in the TV. Okay, you can get ideas. Okay, so when talk about economic, okay, economic forces, economic tend help determine areas that are ripe for new startup and areas that startup should avoid. Example for economy trend, creating a favorable opportunity. A weak economy favors startup that help consumers save money. An example, gasbuddy.com, a company started to help consumers save money on gas. Okay. So, these are the simple example from the book Perringen. I am referring to the Perringen book. Okay, it is a simple example on the economic force. Okay. So, the second trend will be on the social force. What is social force? Social trends alter how people and business behave and set their priority. These trends provide opportunities for new business to accommodate the changes. For example, social trend, okay, like I said, if the age of 40, okay, now I am 45, what I like to do, where I like to travel, what type of clothing I love, okay, and if you all aged below 18, okay, what you all love to do, because two different group, totally two different group, two different people that we are dealing with, and the way I consume and the way you all consume is totally different. So, you have to study the people. Okay. So, here they are giving examples such as retirement of baby boomer, the increasing diversity of the workplace, increasing interest in health, fitness and wellness. You know, during this COVID, everyone stayed at home due to the lockdown period. So, mainly you can see in YouTube on fitness, wellness, health issues and cooking. Okay. Lot of new chef in the market. Okay. So, emphasize on alternative form of energy and new form of music and other type of entertainment, that will be under category of social trend. Okay. Trend 3, we talk about technological advances. Okay. We know that this technology is changing very fast, taking very fast paced. Okay. Okay. So, you have to like get ready and use this technology for embark in new ideas and make the ideas viable and make the viable ideas into a profit making business. Okay. So, example here, entire industry that has been created as the result of technological advances. One is computer industry, internet, biotechnology and digital photography. Okay. Once still on the technology, we are talking on technology trend. Okay. Once a technology is created, product often emerge in advance it. For example, H2O audio. Okay, an example of H2O audio, a company started by 4 former San Diego State University students that make waterproof housing for their Apple iPod. This is the example. Okay, it's like they are adding value to the Apple iPod. Okay, we know Apple product. Okay, there are plenty Apple product in the market. The product line is expanding. Okay, so even though they are looking a opportunity using Apple iPod product, okay, what the consumer need? Okay, consumer need a waterproof housing for the Apple iPod. So, this particular student from San Diego State University created that for the Apple iPod. So, that idea, the waterproof housing not only can used for Apple iPod, even Apple iPhone. Okay. So, this is how people will see, okay, what is lacking there, okay, is something lacking there. So, I have to fulfill that gap. Okay. Now, look at the political action and regulatory changes. When political action and regulatory changes also provide a basis for an opportunity. Okay. For example, laws to protect the environment have created opportunity for entrepreneurs to start a firm that help others firm comply with environmental laws and regulation. Okay. So, that also in if like you say in a state of Selangor, we are to reduce the usage of plastic in the supermarket or hypermarket, you have to buy the plastic. So, the intention is to reduce the usage of the plastic. Okay. That is involved on the environmental law and regulation. Okay. So, the second approach will be on solving a problem. Okay. Sometimes identifying opportunity is simply involve noticing a problem and finding a way to solve it. This problem can be pinpointed through observing trend and through more simple means such an institution, okay, or any changes. Okay. So, you solve a problem. For example, yeah, a simple example, a problem facing other country is finding alternative to fossil fuels. Okay. Okay. We want to find how to replace the gas, petroleum. Okay. So, a large number of entrepreneurial firm, but this is this big corporate lah, because it's involved a big money, okay, investment of large amount of investment. Okay. So, they are looking a way and means and looking a alternative energy in the form of wind farm. Okay. So, wind farm will help to replace the fossil fuel. Okay. So, the last approach, the third approach is gap in the marketplace. Okay. A third approach to identify opportunity is find a gap in marketplace. So, how to find the gap? A gap is the marketplace is often created when a product or services is needed by a specific group of people, but does not represent a large enough market to be of interest to mainstream retailer or manufacturers. Okay. So, you will look into the gap in the marketplace. Okay. So, putting that aside, okay, how to identify an opportunities, as I mentioned earlier in previous slide, 3 approach. Simply, one, you observe the trend, second is solving the problem, third will be looking the gap in the marketplace. Okay. So, again we are touching a bit on the personal characteristic of an entrepreneur. Okay. Characteristic that tend to make some people better at recognizing opportunity than other. Okay. Which recommended by this book is, one is prior experience. Experience that I have will make me different from others. Okay. The social network, cognitive factors and creativity. We will look into this 4 element in next slide. Okay. Prior industry experience. Okay, I am working in academic line for more than 20 years already. So, I should know well versed with my student, I know how to handle my class, I know how to conduct my lecture. Okay, that is the experience that I gained for 20 years. Maybe not, I can make a viable idea from this experience, create something for enhancing the teaching capabilities. Okay. So, that is what they are mentioning on the experience. Okay. Several study has shown that prior experience in any industry help an entrepreneur recognize business opportunity. By working in an industry, an individual may spot a market niche that is underserved. It also possible that by working in an industry, an individual build a network of social contact who provide insight that lead to recognizing new opportunities. Okay, cognitive factors. Okay, cognitive factor is like interesting, very interesting, this cognitive factor. Again, study have shown an opportunity recognition may be an innate skill and cognitive process. Some people believe that entrepreneurs have a sixth sense that allows them to see opportunity that others miss or others can't see. Okay, this sixth sense is called entrepreneurial alertness, which is formally defined as the ability to notice things without engaging in deliberate search. Okay, social network. The extent and depth of an individual social network affect opportunity recognition. People who build a substantial network of social and professional contact will be exposed to more opportunities and ideas than people with a sparse network. Okay, network. So, you explore new thing, you have new idea, new way of seeing thing. Okay, that will encourage in looking at new opportunities and creating new ideas. In one survey of 65 startup, of the founders reported that they got their business idea through social contact. Okay. So, creativity, okay, creativity is the process of creating or generating a novel or useful idea. That is why earlier we have to, if it is novel and it is new from you, you have to protect the idea, okay. Patent, trademark and copyright will help you to protect that, okay. Opportunity recognition may be at least in a part a creative process for an individual. The creative process can be broken down into 5 stages, okay, and that 5 stages we will see in next slide, okay. First is preparation, incubation, okay, the insight, okay, the insight, the information that you have, the evaluation of the information and elaboration. These are the 5 steps to generate a creative idea, okay. Full view of opportunity recognition process, okay, as mentioned in previous slide, okay, we divided into 2, your environmental trend which involve economy, social, technological, environmental law, okay, that will be on your environmental trend and your personal characteristic that you have, that from prior year experience, creativity, networking and so on, okay. These 2 elements should be combined together for you to create a business idea, viable idea, or if you want to embark in a service industry, okay, service idea, okay. Then you come up with the viable business idea or product that you want to market, and make sure that product or services that you are going to market is wanted by the consumer, because the end consumer, the one that going to give you a profit sharing or profit margin, okay. Okay, how to generate ideas, okay. From this book there is 3 ways to generate ideas. One is brainstorming, focus group and library and internet research. You have to search, you have to read, you have to mingle with so many people, then only you can expose new thing, okay. So, this is how to generate a idea, okay. Brainstorming is a technique used to generate a large number of ideas and solution to a problem quickly. Brainstorming means you will have people, okay, 5 of them, 6 of them, 3 of them, okay. So, you brainstorm, then you get a solution for that particular problem, okay. When doing a brainstorming section, things that you need to be follow, don't critique people idea, okay, just take it, okay. Freewheeling is encouraged, the session should be moved quickly, leapfrogging is encouraged. So, these are the 4 elements that rules that you should follow when brainstorming section, okay. No idea is stupid idea, all the idea is viable, no idea is a stupid idea, okay, but viable or not viable, we have to do a thorough research to see it, okay. Focus group, normally focus group is a gathering of 5 to 10 people who have been selected based on their common characteristic relative to the issues being discussed. This group are led by a trained moderator who use the internal dynamic of the group environment to gain insight into why people feel the way they do about a particular issue. Although focus group are used for a variety of purposes, they can be used to help generate new business ideas as well. Okay, library search. Okay, now we can change this to Google research. Okay, libraries are often underutilized source of information for generating new business idea. The best approach is to talk to reference librarian who can point out useful resources such as industry specific magazine, trade journal and industry report. Okay, simply browsing through several issues of trade journal and industry report on a topic can spark a new idea. Okay. Other technique is customer advisory board, day in the life research. Okay, these are the other techniques that can generate idea as well. Okay. So, how to encourage new idea? You have to establish a focal point for ideas. Second, encouraging creativity at the firm level. This is the ways to encourage new idea. Okay, establishing a focal point of ideas. Some firm meet a challenges of encouraging, collecting and evaluating idea by designating a specific person to screen and track them. For if it's everybody's job, it may be no one's responsible. Another approach is to establish an idea bank, which is physical or digital repository for storing a idea. Okay, again I am repeating again. Another approach is to establish an idea bank, which is physical or digital bank to store the idea. Okay, then second approach is encouraging creativity at the firm level. You have to encourage your colleague, you have to encourage your staff, your co-workers, come up with the ideas and creativity. Okay, so creativity is the raw material that goes into innovation and should be encouraged at the organizational and individual supervisory level. Okay, so now protecting your idea from being lost or stolen. Okay, step 1, the idea should be put in a tangible form, such as enter into a physical idea logbook or saved on a computer disk, and then date the idea was first thought of should be entered. Step 2, the idea should be secured. This may seem like an obvious step, but it is often overlooked. Step 3, avoid making an inadvertent voluntary disclosure of any idea in a manner that forfeit the right to claim exclusive rights to it. Okay, so we are already done. Again, idea, your novel idea need to be protected. The protecting element for your idea will be on trademark, patent, copyright. You can look into MyIPPO, okay, home page to get more understanding on how to protect your idea, if the idea is really novel. Okay, if you are making innovation, you are add valuing that. And for those elements, if you see there is no need for you to protect it, it's okay. Okay, but you feel that the idea that you are generating is really bombastic, going to give a great impact, then advisable for you to protect it. Okay, again the reference is from Perringen Entrepreneurship Successful Launching New Venture 5th edition. Okay, and from Entrepreneurship in Farming. Okay, student, we already done with chapter 2 on recognizing the opportunity and generating idea. Do not hesitate to ask me any question to WhatsApp and any form of any social media. Okay, I am willing to help you, and hope you understand this topic, and please kindly do all the activities that given under these chapters. Take care, be safe, stay home, and don't forget do your task on this chapter. Thank you.